Welcome back. Today we will be breaking down the Ur Dragon fight in detail out of a request in our comments section. We apologize for not being detailed enough in our in-game guide, and I hope this helps those who are struggling to understand the mechanics of the fight. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, when does the Ur Dragon appear and where can you fight it? Understand that if you have not beaten Grigori, the dragon whom you first meet that took your heart and made you an Arisen, this will be a spoiler for you. Now moving forward, after you defeat Grigori and the Everfall opens in Gran Soren, you can find the Ur Dragon in the Chamber of Lament. This is located on the 7th platform on the right as you fall. It will be the smallest platform if you need to just visually locate it. If you are on New Game Plus, you can simply travel to Casardis facing the sea. Head right to the small beach alcove to find a rift crystal that will take you directly to the Ur Dragon. The online versus offline Ur Dragon. To set the Ur Dragon to offline before you head into the Chamber of Lament or click on the new game Riftstone located in Casardis, go to your settings, click connectivity, and pick offline and apply changes. Note pawns with you will still get credit to their bestiary even if they're fighting it offline, so long as you send them away correctly in the rift. Offline Ur Dragon has a set point value of health just like every other enemy in the game. He is made up of 30 hearts located all over his body to include his wings. The online Ur Dragon is a community beast with a much larger pool of health. It requires the entire system community given whatever system that you're on, whether it's Xbox, PlayStation, PC, or Switch. They all have their own respective Ur Dragon that they're trying to kill. With each defeat of the Ur Dragon, it grows harder to kill with an increasing value of HP. The offline Ur Dragon should be used for farming Rift Crystal, getting great mid-game loot as far as holy weapons go, and to farm for Wake Stones. Each kill of an offline or online Ur Dragon will produce 20 Wake Stones. Kill either the online or offline for a cumulative total of 10 for 200 Wake Stones and a 3-star rating in a pawn's bestiary. The online version is mainly killed for bragging rights, as its drops can't surpass what is earned in Bitter Black Isle on the level 3 tier, even if they look really cool. Fighting the Ur Dragon. The Ur Dragon is an 8-minute fight in which you must destroy all 30 hearts on its body. If it flies away during that time, know that you can just re-enter the match and continue to fight it where you left off when you were chipping away at its health. When fighting the online version, when you leave, you should get a accessing server message. This is letting you know that your cumulative damage is being added to the larger pool of health. You may not see your contribution to that health as it updates every hour to 2 hours depending on what system you're playing on. The online Ur Dragon, when you leave, you must get a accessing server message. If you do not get this, what has happened is you've probably exceeded the 28 million damage cap for the dragon. Now this wasn't put into place for nothing. It was put there so that people would not kill the Ur Dragon. If this happens, know that your fight did not count. So instead of waiting for the dragon to fly away each time, maybe get in there, do about 5 minutes worth of damage, and leave, making sure that you have 100% added to the defeat of the online Ur Dragon. Now, once a player has killed the online Ur Dragon, it will enter what is known as its grace period. To easily identify what its grace period looks like, the dragon suddenly will have more health displayed than what it did earlier. It doesn't mean that the Ur Dragon's broken. what's happened is the dragon has been set to 15 hearts and 0.01% of its health. Now, killing this version of the Ur Dragon will drop its best loot and very rare items, to include things that I will list later in the video. Now, understand that 0.01% is still a monster to chip away at, even with a max level Arisen, with max level pawns around you, pushing max damage. Bring plenty of liquid venom and damage increasing items. The tip is that this dragon is weak to holy. If you miss the grace period, you will still get drops from the Ur Dragon once the grace period passes, but it's largely uneventful loot. The grace period lasts anywhere from 45 minutes to 2 hours. This can depend on your console, as the developers had to adjust the time across different communities. To know what iteration of the Ur Dragon your console is currently on, head to the official Wikipedia page and look up what system that you're on, and it will display it. Also, your iteration of the Ur Dragon should display right when you enter the room. Now let's look at the rewards for fighting the Ur Dragon. The drops for the Ur Dragon are broken down into 2 groups: the offline loot, or the online loot but failure to kill, and the online loot with a Ur Dragon kill. Below I will show you what I have, but understand that I've only killed the online version 3 times and do not have all the items. We will leave a complete list below, however. Well, now you know all that I do. If I missed a tip or some important information, please drop it down in the comments section. If you are playing solo, please join an online community on social media, Reddit, or Discord so that you can be notified when the grace period starts. This is a very helpful community that is more than willing to see you do well, so long as you rent their pawns. That is going to be it for us. I'm Jake. Treat 'em rough, and we'll see you next time.